political storm has erupted at Delhi's JNU after provocative anti-PM Modi slogans were allegedly raised on campus. The slogans were reportedly shouted during a protest at Sabarmati Hostel on the 5th of January, soon after the Supreme Court rejected the bail pleas of Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam in the 2020 Delhi riots conspiracy case. Sources say the protest was organized by the Jawaharlal Nehru University Students' Union, with students linked to left-leaning organizations present at the gathering. The controversy has drawn sharp political reactions. Delhi Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa slammed the slogans, calling the abuse of Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, quote-unquote, a shameless act, and branding the protesters as Ugravadis. Meanwhile, the Congress has justified the slogans. Party leader Udit Raj said the protest reflects anger within JNU, calling the Supreme Court verdict unfortunate and alleging injustice against Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam.
शब्दों की निंदा करता हूं। अगर इस देश में मानयोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट की बात के ऊपर भी प्रोटेस्ट होंगे तो फिर बचा क्या? इन लोगों को कोई देश से, कोई संविधान से, कोई कानून से मतलब नहीं है। ये अलगाववादी लोग हैं। ये केवल और केवल देश को तोड़ने वाली बातें करते हैं। देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी के खिलाफ अपशब्द बोलने, देश के गृह मंत्री के खिलाफ अपशब्द बोलने बड़े शर्मसार है।
ये कुछ लोग हैं जो आतंकवादियों के समर्थन में, नक्सलवादियों के समर्थन में, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के खिलाफ और ये जो दंगाइयों के समर्थन में नारे लगाते हैं, लेकिन इनके नारों से अब कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। ये जहां नक्सली होते थे वहां नक्सली खत्म किए जा रहे हैं, जहां आतंकवादी होते थे वहां आतंकवादी खत्म किए जा रहे हैं, और जिन्होंने दिल्ली के खिलाफ साजिश रची ऐसे दंगाइयों को भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट सजा देने वाला है। और इसके साथ साथ ये जो सपोले हैं, अब इनका फन कुचला जा रहा है, इसलिए ये बिलबिला रहे हैं।
सर, कोई एक्शन लेंगे क्या आप लोग, क्योंकि इस तरीके की नारेबाजी
तो दिल्ली पुलिस देख रही है उसके ऊपर। बिल्कुल ठीक।
जैसे देश विरोधी मानसिकता वाले और सभी, चाहे आरजेडी हो, चाहे टीएमसी हो, चाहे वाम दल हो, ये टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग का एक कैंप ऑफिस बन गया, कार्यालय बन गया। और भूले नहीं, ये भारत है, नरेंद्र मोदी का भारत है, 21वीं सदी का भारत है। विवेकानंद कह गए थे भगवा ही होगा, और ये नरेंद्र मोदी को और अमित शाह को कब्र खोदने वाले खुद कब्र में चले गए हैं।
Anybody has a right to protest against any court judgment. You're most welcome to do that. But I don't think use of words like qabr and all are acceptable. These are students. They have their right to protest. If they feel that whoever are the two people who have not been given bail, they should be getting bail. And large number of other people also feel the same. It's not a comment on whether they are innocent or not. But using this kind of language is particularly objectionable. In fact, Congress has always stood for the fact that in public discourse, we must temper our language.
दो चीजें जो बहुत ट्रबलिंग है, आखिर कितने बरस बिना ट्रायल के कोई जेल में रहे ताकि उसको इंड्योरेंस की इंतहा मानी जाए, इनकर्सरेशन की, ताकि उसको कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोटेक्शन एक्टिवेट हो सके। उनके लिए मैं समझता हूँ ये अद्भुत दो उदाहरण हैं। आगे इस पे फिर चर्चा होगी, क्योंकि ये यही विराम नहीं लेगा। व्यक्तिगत तौर पे तो मैं मुर्दाबाद के नारे का भी विरोधी हूं और कई दफा आपके समक्ष कह चुका हूं। इसलिए जाहिर तौर पर इस तरह के नारों की एक सभ्य लोकतंत्र में कोई जगह नहीं, लेकिन ये सेलेक्टिव आउटरीच क्या है?
And my colleague Tejshri brings you this report from the very area where the slogans were raised.
Well, I'm just reporting outside Sabarmati Dhaba, and this was the very location where the controversial slogans were raised, and it was in between 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. where the controversial slogans were raised. Remember that they were protesting against the Supreme Court verdict that was given yesterday afternoon by the Supreme Court. It was in fact the bail plea that was filed by Sharjeel Imam and Umar Khalid, which was rejected, and it was the very place, as you can see in the visuals, NDTV exclusively only channel reporting from ground to show you the exclusive pictures so as to what must have happened and transpired here. Remember that not for the first time that this entire area was epicenter for such kind of controversial slogans and the protests that took place. But earlier also there have been instances where such kind of protests were held, and now this matter is also in fact taken a political color, where BJP has been slamming in fact the student groups, not just that but in fact also the Congress party for sheltering them and taking their sides. Needs to be seen that what happens next as far as the entire investigation is concerned. This is Stage 3 for NDTV from inside the JNU campus.
And more news coming in on this story. Congress leader Udit Raj has justified the anti-Prime Minister Modi slogans. Udit Raj has said this is a way of expressing resentment. Listen into what he has to say.
और एक विरोध करने का तरीका है, एक पॉलिटिकल लैंग्वेज है, इसको लिटरल मतलब नहीं कहते हैं। और जेएनयू में काफ़ी इसका आक्रोश है। इनको हिंदू होने की वजह से, मुस्लिम होने की वजह से इस तरह से इनके साथ व्यवहार हो रहा है, तो अन्याय इनके साथ तो हुआ है और सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला भी बड़ा अनफॉर्चुनेट रहा है।
And Tejshri joining me live on that breaking news. Tejshri, we have two voices, two versions on this coming out from the Congress party.
Well, absolutely. Let me tell you that I'm reporting just outside the campus of the Jawaharlal Nehru University where this entire incident took place, and as we reported just outside the Sabarmati Dhaba, in fact decoding so as to how this entire incident transpired. Remember that not for the first time, JNU has come to light as far as all the controversial statements or the sloganeerings are concerned. Remember that earlier also there have been instances where such kind of slogans were raised, and in fact there was a political war of words, and now the story is no longer just limited to the campus of JNU, because we have been seeing that the political reactions are also coming in. We just heard Congress leader Udit Raj, who in fact goes on to say that this is how they express themselves when it comes to protest or when their voices are suppressed. This is what the Congress leaders say. But on the other hand, there is BJP who in fact is slamming the Congress party, and in fact for the kind of slogans that have been raising, that Congress party in fact should at least come forward and condemn for the kind of statements that they have been making. Now also let us talk about the investigation part so as to what is happening as far as the investigation is concerned. First of all, we'll also show you the visuals of the JNU campus. Aman, show the visuals. These are the visuals of the JNU campus from the place where we are reporting right now. And in fact, what we are also learning is that a team of Delhi police is also inside, and also I'm being joined by one of the ABVP student over here who in fact has just come to speak over here. What would you like to say as of now? Have you filed a complaint, and what the police is saying?
देखिए, जिस तरीके की गतिविधि रात को यहाँ पे जेएनयू वामपंथी छात्र संगठनों के द्वारा की गई है, उसको लेके हमने प्रशासन को, जो जेएनयू प्रशासन है, उसको अवगत करवाया है और उसमें उन्होंने आगे जांच शुरू कर दी है। एक सर्कुलर भी आ चुका है।
शिकायत आपने की है अपनी?
जी जेएनयू प्रशासन को हम दे चुके हैं और जेएनयू प्रशासन की तरफ से सर्कुलर भी आ चुका है।
पुलिस को आपने कोई शिकायत दी है इस पूरे मामले?
जो पुलिस को जो शिकायत की बात है वो जेएनयू प्रशासन आगे भेजेगा। जिस तरीके के मोमेंट यहाँ पे हुआ है, जो जेएनयू का प्रशासन देखता है, हम उसको अवगत कराने का काम करते हैं, और अगर जरूरत पड़ी तो अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद ऐसे नेशनल एलिमेंट के खिलाफ पुलिस भी जाने का काम।
All right, so they have approached the administration. As of now, needs to be seen that what happens next as far as this entire case is concerned. Back to you.